Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is TBR Schmitt. This is my wife Samantha.
Hello.
And today we are watching Scent of a Woman. What do you know about this movie?
This is Al Pacino.
Yes.
This has been highly recommended to us almost since the inception of our channel, I feel like.
Yeah, we've had plenty of Al Pacino movies, so it's always coming up.
Yeah, we've had it on a couple polls as well, but a lot of people told us that this would be a good Thanksgiving movie.
So no idea how this kind of revolves around Thanksgiving. The only other Thanksgiving movie we've kind of done would be...
Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Yes.
Yeah, it's Thanksgiving week when this is going on YouTube. I'm really excited to watch it. I feel like I've never been disappointed by an Al Pacino film.
No, I mean, he's an amazing actor. He always steals the screen. I have absolutely no idea what this movie is about.
No.
For the longest time, I thought this was like a romance movie.
Yeah, you thought it was a romance until you just pulled it up right now.
Yeah, I pulled it up and it said like thriller. And I was like, thriller? Okay. I thought it was just going to be Al Pacino like falling in love during Thanksgiving or something. But maybe that's it. I don't know.
With some thrills.
Yeah, so looking forward to it. Like you said, highly recommended, and happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving.
So if you'd like to see the full-length reaction for this, as well as everything else that we've reacted to, the link to our Patreon is in the description. If you'd like to interact with us on our Twitch, Twitter, or Instagram, all those links are in the description as well. And with that, let's get into the movie.
This music does not give me thriller vibes.
No, it's giving me romance. So a school, or like a religious school? Hey, Thanksgiving.
Damn, somebody's just leaving their
House.
homebound relative for Thanksgiving?
I really wish you wouldn't do that around me. This is so filthy.
Dang, he's so young.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, this is so appalling.
What's wrong with it?
Now he's a loser with the Jaguar.
Who did he have to blow to get that thing?
Mr. Jaguar.
Fabulous.
What's fabulous?
That fine piece of steel you have back there.
You don't think I deserve it?
What have we here? Murderer's Row?
What age does this school go to?
All ages, I guess.
Christmas in Gstaad is going to cost us. Gstaad. The G is silent.
Stad.
Gstaad. So
Gstaad.
what about Gstaad? Charlie, how do you feel about skiing? Christmas in Switzerland? Gstaad. Gstaad. Dropping the G is phony. Then Kentucky Derby week. We could fit you in, kid.
I don't like this.
No, they're fucking with him.
1,200. Includes a 9-course champagne Thanksgiving dinner.
Bro, they're just trying to rip him off.
I think so.
What'd you do that for? You know he's on aid.
It's customary for the lord of the manor to offer drippings to the poor.
He's so full of shit.
Ew.
Yeah, right? So he's on financial aid to be there?
Yeah.
Is Al Pacino the homebound relative?
Oh, maybe. I was curious at how old he would be in this.
You're right, he might be too young for that.
I heard about the weekend job.
Come on in.
Well, I don't think it'll matter, his age.
Sassy got pimples. He hates pimples. Pimple, yeah.
Dang, ruthless kids.
They put him in a veteran's home, but he hated it.
Veteran.
Don't serve him. Don't ask him too many questions. I can tell right away you're the right person for the job. You want Tommy in or out?
Leave him out!
Oh, that's Al Pacino.
Down deep, the man is a lump of sugar.
How deep?
You stole what I was gonna say.
Oh, no introduction?
Oh, just lock the door behind him.
Sir?
No,
Don't
sir.
call me sir.
Yeah, that's like rule 1.
I mean, mister. Sir.
We got a moron here.
Come a little closer. I want to get a better look at you. How's your skin, son?
Oh, pimply.
Your father peddles car telephones. Your mother works on heavy commission in a camera store.
Is that accurate?
What I'm looking for is some indication of a brain. Too much football without a helmet?
Oh,
Is he blind?
Wow.
Deputy debriefer, Paris, Peace Talk, 68. Intelligence, of which you have none.
Dang, he's ruthless.
Where you from?
Gresham, Oregon. I attend Baird.
How do you afford it?
A Young American Merit Scholarship.
Whoo-ah!
I like the direction. They're like, just be Al Pacino.
Who's that?
Get her out of here!
Oh, that was a good shot considering you don't know where it is.
Can't believe they're my blood.
Damn, that's harsh.
How's your skin, son? I like my aids to be presentable.
I've had a few zits.
The History of My Skin by Charles Sims. Runny-nosed snots in tweed jackets all studying to be George Bush.
I believe President Bush went to Andover.
Oh no. Is he gonna respect this or hate this?
Don't you sharpshoot me. What do you want here?
I want a job
Needs money.
so I can make, my plane fare home for Christmas.
God, you're touching.
Oh, I feel like he's gonna knock that drink over.
What do I do?
Still here, poor mouth? Convenience store.
Don't say anything.
My ass. Dismissed.
What a character.
Yeah.
Charlie, we're up here. Come on up.
He dismissed me?
I promise you an easy $300.
I don't get an easy feeling.
By Sunday night, you'll be best friends. I just feel better having someone else around, just in case.
So he hasn't been dependent for very long.
Yeah, if it's not been very long and he's not used to being dependent, like...
Exactly. Like, that's a rough situation.
Yeah.
This can't go out. This is on reserve.
I'm pulling an all-nighter. Without that book, I'm dead.
If it's not back by 7:30, it's gonna be my ass.
Oh, I promise.
No, there's no shot. They get a ladder from.
That's my boys. What are you doing?
Why are you so loud?
Miss Hunsaker,
George,
you have a nice day?
why all the noise? Who were those boys?
Oh, who
What were
knows?
they doing?
Why don't you give me one of your big hugs?
Oh, George.
Please?
Good evening,
Come
boys.
on.
What are they doing?
I have no idea. Oh, is that over his parking spot?
Oh.
Oh, it is.
How does Mr. Trask make such wonderful deals? The trustees buy him Jaguar wheels.
Ugh, is there gonna be like paint in there?
Maybe.
Kissed their ass.
Is that it? Or is there shit in there? No.
Oh, there's definitely something
Oh,
in the bottom
yeah.
of that. Oh.
Dude, do you not see the liquid? Also, why do people hate him? He hasn't done anything bad so far.
Mrs. Hunsaker says that both you gentlemen were at a vantage point last night. Who was it?
I don't know. It was dark and they ran away.
By the time I had pulled focus, they were gone.
Mr. Sims?
I couldn't say.
What's your position, Mr. Sims? On preserving the reputation of Baird.
I'm from Barrett.
And who did it?
I really couldn't say for sure.
I feel like he's gonna threaten something.
I'm convening a special session of the Student Faculty Disciplinary Committee. Nothing will transpire at this institution until that proceeding is concluded.
So a school-wide trial?
I will expel you both.
That sucks.
Yeah, for witnessing?
Yeah, I mean, they didn't do it. Obviously, the old lady saw them not doing it.
Yeah.
Do you know on whose behalf I drafted a memo this year?
Oh, sir.
You.
He already did? Or is he just lying?
Well, it might have been prior to
Now,
this.
can you tell me who did it?
I'm
No,
fucking...
sir, I can't.
I'm ratting those sons of bitches out.
Think about it, Mr. Sims. Good afternoon.
What a shit position to be in, though. Like, you get expelled or your life at school is gonna be hell.
Yeah.
He's good cop, bad cop on us. He's gonna bear down on me and soft soap you.
Pretty much it.
Chaz, I detect a slight panic pulse from you. You panicking? Yeah, a little.
Did you return the book?
We stick together. It's us against them no matter what. Give me a few hours to figure out the moves. You all right? Yeah, I guess so.
Try to keep him down to 4 drinks a day.
If you can keep him down to 40, you're doing good.
You have to air him out a little every day.
This is a lot as they're walking out the door.
Right. Bye. Good luck. He drinks a lot, and then you gotta walk him.
Take out the shoulder boards and affix them shoulders right and left. That means now.
I lost those directions immediately.
Are we going someplace?
What business is that of yours? Don't shrug, you imbecile. I'm blind. Save your body language with a bimbi.
Jeez.
I wish you were coming with us.
Maybe next time.
Charlie, this is where we'll be. Good luck, Charlie.
Good luck. He wants to leave already?
And no 900 numbers. He loves to talk dirty.
Pretty sure he was doing that.
Touch me again, I'll kill you.
Whoa.
I touch you. Understand?
This guy has more patience. The kid, I mean.
Yeah.
Colonel, where are we going?
New York City.
New York?
Mrs. Rossi didn't say anything to me about going anywhere.
She forgot.
Sure.
Tickets, money, speech.
Speech?
Oh, I knew I could count on transportation. Are you ready?
He doesn't even have any stuff.
Well, maybe he does.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, he probably did come packing for the weekend.
Remember, when in doubt, fuck.
Go bang some other cats.
Look at those tickets. It's first class written on them.
Colonel, you bought me a ticket? I never said I'd go to New York.
Dang, first class tickets to New York?
Are you blind?
Of course not.
Then why do you keep grabbing my goddamn arm?
I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry. How would you know? Watching MTV all your life.
Jeez.
Jack Daniels?
You bet. Thank you, Daphne.
Certainly, sir.
All right, what a little player.
How did you know her name?
She's wearing Floris. Now, that's an English cologne, but her voice is California chicky. Call her Daphne.
Did he get that right, or is he just calling her?
No, he's just calling her Daphne.
I'll get you to New York, all right? But then I'm gonna have to turn right around and come back.
Well, Chuck, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Charlie, so why are we going to New York?
All information will be given on a need-to-know basis. Where's Daphne? Let's get her down here.
She's in the back.
Oh, but I still smell her.
The scent.
Oh.
Scent. You still didn't get that it was scent of a woman.
They say the hair is everything, you know. Tits. Whoo-ah.
Tits. Whoo-ah.
Nipples staring right out at you. Like secret searchlights.
His descriptions are hilarious.
He's so insanely horny.
There's only 2 syllables in this whole wide world worth hearing.
What? Is that what he was saying?
Pussy.
I thought it was going to be whoo-ah.
Are you listening to me, son? I'm giving you pearls here.
It's all about the pussy.
Yes, you really like women.
Above all things, a very, very distant second is a Ferrari.
So are they going to New York for a woman?
I would have to assume so.
This is just the start of your education, son.
Life is about pussy and fast cars. Got it.
But hey, I think Charlie is growing on him.
Yeah, that's what she said. She's like, give it a day, you'll become best friends.
Spread the word, and the intelligence will be forthcoming on the escort scene.
Oh, escorts? What a bar. Jesus. When did they downgrade to like little tiny mini fridges?
Tell him I want it wall to wall with John Daniels.
Jack Daniels?
He may be Jack to you, son, but when you've known him as long as I have, that's a joke. Hello. I would like a limo, 8 o'clock.
Jesus. Is he just burning through all of his money, or is he very wealthy?
What are you drinking?
Nothing, thanks. I don't use it.
Is he like 16 or 17?
Listen, Colonel, I have to get going.
Why? This was your job for the weekend.
Oh, was he only supposed to check in on him, maybe?
Maybe.
You'll dine with me, then my driver will transport you to the airport for the Boston shuttle departing at 2200 hours. Unpack my bag. I'm gonna christen the latrine.
Take a nice dump.
The bellhops at the Waldorf. Are they any good at getting escorts?
I wouldn't know, sir. Well, maybe I could manage something.
All right.
What's the matter with you? Car feels heavy. You know why? You got the fucking weight of the world on your shoulders.
Very observant.
Look, I got a little problem at school, that's all.
What are you doing, banging the dean's daughter? Ha!
I saw some guys doing something.
To tell or not to tell? Or it's your ass.
Yep.
They know that you and George can identify the guilty parties?
Yeah, they think we can.
George is a friend of yours.
Not really.
You trust him?
Not at all.
Oh.
Yeah, I guess so.
Idiot.
Bring us a menu and double Jack Daniels on the rocks. Charlie, sit down.
Perhaps you'll feel more comfortable in this, sir.
Oh, yeah, you need a jacket.
You look great.
That's crazy. They give you one?
I guess.
Got the Oak Room Burger and fries for $24. Are you like a rich miser or something? How do you plan on paying for all this stuff?
All part of a plan, Charlie.
Well, do you want to let me in on it?
You don't give a shit.
Yeah, you're
You're
leaving.
Ooh.
You said that the last shuttle leaves at $2,200. Yeah, well, it's only 8:30.
I lied. Leaves at 9. The truth is, Charlie, I need a guide dog.
Guide dog.
A little tour of pleasures. See my big brother. Nothing like family, you know. And then make love.
I feel like there's a sad end.
I'm gonna lie down on my big, beautiful bed at the Waldorf and blow my brains out.
Yep. It's his final goodbye weekend. Jeez Louise. This is a lot for Charlie.
Yeah.
Bring me a double Jack Daniels on the rocks.
Yes, sir, right away.
He already ordered one.
Please don't do that.
Did he pick up on him trying to water it down? Ooh.
Or just whispering?
He can smell her.
What a marvelous place. The area will be returned to sitting room mode no later than 0700 hours. What was that? Thumb to palm, index finger through little digit, smartly aligned, sharp to the hairline, down. And if you're smart, you won't try it again.
Ooh.
This bat has got sharper radar than the Nautilus. Don't fuck with me, Charlie.
Yeah, he's picked up on so much.
Yeah.
See you get a good night's sleep, son.
It's like, obviously, he wants to take his own life because of how his health has deteriorated. But what we've seen so far is he's insanely observant still and can totally function. And wow. Fresh new suit.
Sophia's working me up a little Glen Plaid number. And I've asked her if she'd put something together for you.
Oh, wow.
I need to use the phone.
What's wrong with the phones in here?
I don't want to disturb you.
You're not disturbing me. Make your call.
Yeah. I assume the phone call's about him.
Probably trying to call his daughter.
Sophia, what are the chances of suiting you up sometime?
He's got to shoot his shot this weekend. Oh, that's a bad way to say that.
George, hey, it's Charlie.
Hey, Chaz. Next year, you gotta come up with us.
Oh, he's calling these guys?
The move is no move. Status quo. See no evil, hear no evil.
What do you think Big George is gonna feel about seeing no evil, hearing no evil? Ooh, ah! Ha!
Scusi, Colonello.
I love it when you hurt me.
So horny.
Little George gonna sing like a canary.
Well, you've got this all figured out, don't you?
Probably.
You're gonna have to tell these people what they want to know.
You think so?
All these other kids are wealthy and established already. They're going to be just fine. It's Charlie who's the one who could be screwed.
Measure up Charlie here, pronto. We got a date for Thanksgiving. My brother's place.
Does he know I'm coming?
He doesn't know I'm coming. Wait till you see the look on his face.
I don't know about this.
Yeah.
There are two kinds of people in this world. Those who stand up and face the music, and those who run for cover. Cover is better.
Interesting. But running for cover, I feel like, is not saying anything. It's like running away. Standing up and facing the music is telling the truth, even though if it is being a rat.
Yeah.
Who is there?
It's Randy.
Uncle Frank.
Gloria.
Gail.
Of course. Charlie Sims, star halfback of the bad school football team.
Whoa.
Where's your miserable father? Let's surprise him. Give that fat heart of his an attack.
Oh.
Hello, Frank. How you doing, Red? Charlie, meet W.R. Slade. Let's have a whiff. Come on. You know I always had a sneaker for you.
The Colonel's not well, I don't think. I think he's a little lonely.
Why don't you take him to your families for dinner?
Wow.
Pay no attention to him, Charlie. That's just big brother talk. I meant to pick up some vino on my way up, but I blew it. I'll send you the Rothschild again for Christmas.
There is going to be no Christmas.
Still with Snow Queen sugar?
Snowflake. Why do you always get that wrong?
Because it's not important for me to get it right.
Oh, damn.
Why don't we all sit down?
Ooh, Mitsuki. Rhymes with Nookie. Wife gets restless. Wife gets racy.
Jeez.
We're three across the bed. Not a stitch of clothes on. Let east meet west, and we'll build a golden bridge.
What a great story.
The silence.
We all still here? What time you have? I think we better be getting back.
You ever given any thought to a Braille watch, Frank? Stevie Wonder wears one, or...
Honey, please.
It's all right, Gloria.
My wife's name is
Sensitive.
Gail.
There's a little tension in her voice. Either Gail is nervous or unsatisfied.
Oh, man.
You ought to go down on her.
Get in your limousine, go down to the Bowery, get with the other fucking drunks where you belong. You able to lay off him, Chucky, because he's blind?
My friend's name is Charles.
Oh.
Another sucker who thinks this shitheel's a war hero.
Whoo-ah.
This guy's really asking for it.
Frank was earmarked for general, passed over for promotion. He blew himself up. Grenade juggling act. One grenade got away from him. Boom.
Damn.
And all Frank lost was his eyesight.
That's how he went blind?
He was an asshole before. Now all he is a blind asshole.
Like the worst Thanksgiving.
You get the point, Chucky?
Uh-oh.
Charles.
His name is Charles.
Little
Little pressure. I bust your windpipe.
Still quick with it. And I have a feeling that grenade did malfunction.
I feel the same. And then Charles, knowing what he knows, is just so on edge.
Yeah.
I'm no fucking good. And I never have been.
Yeah.
I wonder if his brother recognizes. Did he call him Willie at any point?
No. He was using like his full name.
R.W. Slade or
Yeah.
something like that?
It's like 3 movies in a row. Just crying. What is that noise?
It sounds like he's cleaning a gun.
I was gonna say, it sounds like he's doing something with a gun. He's gonna get pissed if he goes in there, though.
Yeah, it's private.
You got a watch?
Yeah, in the other room.
Get it.
He's gonna time assembling.
Time me.
About 30 seconds.
I'm rusty. Officer never relinquishes his 45.
And I'm going back to school.
I hope you have a wonderful trip. That felt like 25.
Yeah, that was faster than 30.
I'm calling all the...
I was not expecting that.
I'm out of here.
Oh, yeah, where you going? New Hampshire? Karen's number tastes like Albany.
Whoo-ah.
All I want from you is another day.
Will you give me your weapon?
I'm not giving my fucking gun to anyone.
Well, then give me your bullets.
Why should I share the tribe's provisions?
Bullets, Colonel.
He just feels so useless.
What do you give a shit for? About whether I blow my brains out or not?
Wouldn't there still maybe be one in there?
Because I have a conscience, you know?
Do we tell? Do we not tell? Do we follow the rich boy's code or not?
It's true, I didn't even really realize that he has 2 things to tell or not tell.
Grow up! It's fuck your buddy, cheat on your wife. It's all shit. You forgot the one in the chamber.
Oh, he gave it to him. I assume he still has more bullets somewhere, but...
I don't even like those guys.
Of course you don't. They're all assholes. It'd be a pleasure to squeal on them, wouldn't it?
Yeah, well, I'm not a squealer.
I'm getting that heavy feeling again, Charlie.
You can always tell when Charlie's upset.
The headmaster promised to get me into Harvard.
If you squeal, what do you think your friend George would do if he were in your shoes?
Oh, rat, immediately?
Mr. Trask hasn't promised to get him into Harvard.
George's father's gonna take care of that.
Yeah.
Do you have beer?
May I see some ID?
I'm a regular here. Why don't you call up front? Mr. Gilbert. He's a friend of mine.
Any particular beer?
I don't know what he just achieved, but...
No ID.
I'm getting a nice soap and water feeling from down here.
It's got one powerful nose.
Well, you're calling a female. Must mean you like her. You wouldn't be so casual. She alone?
Yeah, she's alone.
Things are heating up. This woman is made for you. I can feel it.
She's not bad.
Ooh, bingo. Boy's alive.
Beer and a lady. Now he just needs a Ferrari.
I'm feeling you're being neglected.
Well, I'm expecting somebody any minute now.
Some people live a lifetime in a minute.
Persistent.
Womanizers from bothering you. Ogilvy Sisters soap.
That's amazing.
Wow.
I'm in the amazing business. What's your name?
Donna.
This here
This is Charlie.
Yes. She likes you. How does he look like he's holding up?
Oh, he looks fine to me.
Oh, she does like you, Charlie. So, Donna, you tango?
No, I wanted to learn once, but Michael didn't want to.
Oh, Charlie knows how to tango.
I'm offering you my services. Free of charge.
Afraid of making a mistake.
No mistakes in the tango. If you make a mistake, get all tangled up. Just tango on.
Oh, man. This guy's amazing.
All right, I'll give it a try.
Smooth talker.
Wow. This weekend has to give him reasons to want to keep living. Yeah, what a stud.
You are one incredible dancer.
Wait till you see Charlie dance. Not only can he dance, but he'll sing you a hell of a tune. He can do bird calls.
Uh-oh.
Hi, honey.
Hey, this is Frank and this is Charlie. These two gentlemen entertained me.
My pleasure.
Why, thank you. Bye, guys.
I thought Michael was going to come in hot.
So did I.
Charlie's got to learn how to tango, so he's ready for next time.
That was so great.
She's expecting you. You don't have to worry about a thing. She's the creme de la creme.
It's the driver?
Big room. Windsor knot. That's my heart. I'm feeling.
He's ready.
This is the last thing on his list, right?
I think so. Make love to a woman.
Well, where are you going?
Home.
I thought we were gonna keep our parents out of this.
This guy Trask is out of control, Chaz.
Wow.
My father's a major fundraiser, you know. Just relax. He'll get us off the hook.
I don't like that.
To get you off the hook.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what Frank was saying.
What a beautiful woman.
I think he's a little tuckered out. He's not up yet?
You've been sleeping all morning. George thinks he might be able to get us off the hook.
Get us off the hook.
There is no us.
Now what's the us part?
Girl, don't you want to get up and do something?
I think he's still just happy about last night.
No, I feel like there's something wrong.
You think he took some pills or something?
Yeah.
It's no rush. I could stay for a while.
You already give me a day. Just leave me asleep here.
The sun is shining. It's a beautiful day. Let's go for a ride.
In a Ferrari?
A ride? What kind of ride?
That got him up. Yes!
Yeah, this is a valid Oregon driver's license. But you're 17 years old and you're with a blind companion. Ask anybody about Freddie Bisco. When I get a Ferrari, out the door.
Well, then let it go out the door.
2,000. And unless you take it, you're gonna make me cry.
All right. They gotta find that girl.
Donna?
Yeah.
This is fun, isn't it?
Oh, man, this is sad.
You know how awfully irresponsible this is, but I just want him to let him drive the car.
Let's go to an empty road like this.
Just a straight.
Oh, yes.
You feel it? Yeah. That's straight. It's just straight street. Slow down a little, Colonel.
Oh, no, he's going. Music change.
Something's happened to my foot.
Oh.
Watch out! He's killed! Don't blame me, Charlie. I can't see.
Oh my god.
Now let's see how this baby corners.
You don't know where the corner is.
Now!
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
Like, you're blind, right?
He's a smooth talker.
What are you, test driving this baby?
Don't she purr, though?
At 70 miles an hour?
You should hear her at 125.
Where's your license?
At the dealer's.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Lieutenant Colonel Slade. Who's the kid?
My boy Charlie. Kept telling me to let her out. What was I gonna do? Disappoint him?
It's his fault.
I'm gonna let you go on one condition. Take this rig straight back to the dealer.
You got it.
Shut up.
Shut up.
Tell him to take you to light, all right?
I hear you.
All right.
Oh my goodness.
That could have gone so bad.
Get out of the car, because you are not driving anymore, right?
Just keeping this baby warm. That's it. I'm not driving anymore.
That was so sad so quickly. Just that little I'm not driving anymore.
Red light. Hold it. Taking too long.
Ooh.
Colonel?
Damn.
What's the matter with you, Colonel?
Take me back to the hotel, son.
He's just tired.
You sure you're all right?
I'm fine, Charlie.
Hello?
Hi, is George there, please?
Senior or junior?
Oh.
Wow.
I'm sorry, but George isn't going to be talking to any of his friends from school right now.
Just like Frank said, the dad was going to find out. The dad was going to get angry. The dad would fix it. But all of this is for him, not Charlie.
I feel like a cigar. So why don't you go over to 50th and 5th, Dunhills? Tell them, they're for me.
This is a long trip to go
Yeah,
on.
this is too far.
Yeah, go back.
You're back too fast.
Oh no. I'm sure he wants to go out wearing this.
You told me it was that you gave me all the bullets.
I lied.
Dang.
Oh, why don't you just give me the gun, all right?
All my life, I stood up. It made me feel important. You do it, 'cause you mean it. You got integrity, Charlie. I'm bad.
You're just in pain.
Fuck you know about pain.
Dang.
Now, why don't you leave and spare yourself?
I mean, I don't think the colonel would shoot him, so he just needs to keep going for it.
Yeah, I don't think he will either, but...
Fuck it.
Oh.
I'm staying right here! Get on with your life, would you?
What life? I'm in the dark here.
Pull the trigger, you miserable blind motherfucker!
No, Frank doesn't want this for Charlie.
You don't want to die.
And neither do you.
Give me one reason.
You can dance a tango and drive a Ferrari better than anyone I've ever seen. If you're tangled up, just tango on.
Wow.
Oh, I could use a drink, Charlie. A Mr. John Daniels would be preferred.
That's such a tense scene.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Come right in.
Later, please.
Do you provide other services or?
Boy, you have a one-track mind.
You know what's kept me going all these years? Never mind.
No, finish it.
That I could wake up in the morning and she'd still be there. Smell of her.
I don't know why you can't have that.
Yeah, he absolutely can.
I mean, you're good looking. You're fun to be with, and
You know how to dance?
Charlie, are you fucking with me?
we missed our plane.
You're playing, Charlie. My ticket was one way.
It's crazy, especially during that obviously very tense scene. They're so close. It feels like he is related to him.
Yeah.
Like this is just their first time together this one weekend.
I'm getting that heavy
But they already
feeling
have
again,
such a strong connection. And look, you can always tell when Charlie's upset.
Mr. Trask is bringing us up in front of the whole school.
Why are you all alone in this thing? Where's your father? I thought it was a mom and pop store. Who's the pop?
It's my stepfather.
Oh, that's right. He did say that.
We don't get along very well.
Why not?
'Cause he's an asshole.
Ah, every family's got one nowadays.
Drove all the way to the school?
I guess so. Guess they missed the flight, so they had to take a car or a limo.
Take care of yourself, kid.
All right, man. Thanks. You'll be all right, huh?
We'll be fine. Job well done.
Thanks, Colonel.
I still don't feel good about any of this.
Goodbye, Colonel.
Like, don't just say goodbye.
Come here, son.
Oh, so he can actually... What a moment. Remember what he looked like?
No pimples. I somehow thought he would be more involved with this.
I mean, it's not over, but
Yeah.
I have that same feeling. Like, he's going to show up.
Like he was gonna be his dad in this scenario.
There's Senior. Come on, Frank, show up and sit next to him. What a, like, trial to put these two in front of the whole school.
Still so crazy considering they didn't do anything.
Yeah, they're just witnesses.
The incident that occurred concerns all of us. Two have
Yes.
sat behind the desk in the Oval Office.
Oh, this makes me so happy.
Who is this, Mr. Sims?
Lieutenant Colonel, United States Army. I'm here in place of Charlie's parents. Okay?
Is that good enough for you?
Mr. Willis. Which Mr. Willis? George Jr., sir.
Yeah, he's like, I know that.
Who was it?
His dad.
I didn't have my contacts in.
Dad is just like, fucking speak.
Whom with your limited vision did you say?
The lady and Charles.
Maybe Harry Havemeyer, Trent Potter, and Jimmy Jameson.
Oh, he ratted on him.
You know, why don't you ask Charlie? I really think he was closer.
Come on, Frank.
Whom did you say? The consequences of your response will be dire. Your future will be jeopardized permanently.
Frank, step in.
I saw somebody.
Did you see their size and shape?
They were the size and shape of most any Baird student, sir.
Good.
I'm going to recommend that you be expelled. You are a liar.
But not a snitch. This is such a crock of shit. Hiding in Big Daddy's pocket.
Are you finished, Mr. Slade?
I don't think so.
I'm just getting warmed up. This boy's soul is intact. Someone here, and I'm not going to say who, offered to buy it.
Wow.
If I were the man I was 5 years ago, I'd take a flamethrower to this place. There was a time I could see boys like these, their arms torn out, nothing like the sight of an amputated spirit.
Wow.
You hurt this boy, you're gonna be bad bums. And Harry, Jimmy, Trent, fuck you too. He won't sell anybody out to buy his future. It's called integrity. It's the right path. Let him continue on his journey. Don't destroy it, protect it.
What a passionate speech.
That was awesome. George Sr.'s got his panties in a bunch.
The disciplinary committee will take this matter under advisement in closed session.
It's not necessary?
Messrs. Havemeyer, Potter, and Jameson are placed on probation. George Willis, Jr. received neither recognition for his cooperation.
Yeah.
Charles Sims is excused from any further response to this incident.
Whoo-ah!
Let's go. Whoo-ah!
I just wanted to tell you how much I appreciate your coming here and speaking your mind.
Why, thank you. Are you married? We should get together, talk politics sometime. Flirted, okay?
Yes.
Flowers from a book.
That's right.
Just like that.
I'll know where to find you.
Yes.
Got that scent.
Manny?
Oh, Colonel, this is too much.
Never mind, you earned it. You can drive us both ways.
Not only will it be an honor, I'll give you a rate.
I'll see your rate and raise you. Come by before you go home for Christmas. You'll stay for dinner. She cooks a pot roast. It's almost edible. Francine.
Yeah.
What about you giving me a lift?
No.
No.
I think we should make up. Don't you think it's about time we made up? I'll actually help me with my bag. Come on, son.
It's same size as him. All right. That was Scent of a Woman. What'd you think?
I loved that.
I had no idea what to expect. I thought going into it, it was going to be like a romance movie. And I was like, okay. I was more like afraid of the long runtime of this movie. Obviously, we have to take breaks every once in a while to feed our child. So this was just like a daunting time frame, yet it flew by and it was so amazing. And it was such a beautiful and touching movie.
I anticipated that I was going to love this film, regardless of what exactly it was about, since we didn't know. But like I said in the intro, I haven't seen an Al Pacino film that I didn't love. And this was no exception to that. The relationship between the Colonel and Charlie is gotta be up there in that kind of father-son-ish vibe for any movie that we've seen.
Yeah, I think Al Pacino absolutely makes this movie amazing. Mm-hmm. It's hard to imagine anyone else doing this.
No.
There was a time where we obviously had to take a little break, but I think you even said Christopher Walken. And I was like, okay, I think Christopher Walken could have knocked this out of the park too.
It's the pacing of how he speaks.
The pacing and just like the sporadic, like, hoo-ah, or something like that.
Shouting
yeah.
and Yeah, that's what, I guess just because we've recently watched Man on Fire.
Yeah, so, but that's just a funny side.
Yeah.
But the reality is Al Pacino crushed this. I mean, everything was just so believable. I said during the reaction following the very tense scene where Charlie's trying to get the gun, they feel like father and son.
Absolutely.
They have such an amazing connection. You forget that this is just a weekend job for Charlie.
Yeah, and Al Pacino did such a good job in those like turning point moments. His acting was majority of it. There was also like little touches of the sound design and the music that kind of went along with it. But in particular, like the car scene when he's getting out of the car to say that he's like done or he's not going to drive again.
Yeah, he'll
or
never
something.
drive again. Yeah.
Just those little moments where it's like you're having such a good time and you're really seeing like the Colonel and Charlie connecting and they're having so much fun, even with the cop coming into play. And just for that to turn so quickly, he had this like sense of sadness so well played out.
It's just a testament to his acting ability that those sad moments, they really, really hit. That was a major one where it's just like they're having such a great time, like you said, and then something so small of like, I'll never drive again, just kind of how he got out of the car. The moment right before he walked into the street, they're just walking and Charlie, he's just helping out, but he kind of puts his hand on his chest or something like that. It's like, oh, hold up, a red light or something. And it's just that little moment where it's like, you know that in Frank's mind, he is reliant on someone else telling him to not cross the street and that there's a red light. Meanwhile, he's obviously a very proud person and, you know, cared very much about his responsibilities and the fact that he was a colonel, and it could have been, you know, even grander than that, but unfortunate circumstances passed him by and stuff. And it's just like, it's something so small in that 2 seconds of, hold on, there's a red light. You get this giant story and this arc of Frank, and you understand why he just walks in the street. He just
goes for it.
So this movie does these little moments beautifully.
Mm-hmm. A huge moment, I think, for me as well was the Thanksgiving dinner. The dynamics of the family were very clear right off the bat. The Colonel kind of just fell into that story that his nephew was telling. And, you know, he was even kind of like completing his sentences for him and like embellishing the story even more because that's what happened. Like, okay, you're trying to tell this story to embarrass me, go for it, because this is what happened. And him getting through that, and then obviously, I don't want to say throwing a punch, whatever he called that move.
Some sort of stranglehold or something.
Yeah, which was, I mean, you knew it was going to come as soon as he called him Chuck or Chucky. But that moment between the Colonel and his brother, that like brought tears to my eyes because that was goodbye.
Yeah.
Just little moments like that throughout the entire film. I feel like there's just so many good parts. Like, then I want to talk about Donna. That was such a small moment in this movie, but it made me smile so much to watch Frank just be so like charismatic, but he's like doing it on behalf of Charlie.
Yeah.
And, you know, you have her boyfriend, husband, fiance, whatever come in, and it's still a nice moment. Like you thought, I was with you. Like I thought, oh no, like what's gonna happen here? No, it was still a nice moment. And he's like, yeah, it was nice to meet you guys and whatnot. But watching him get on that dance floor, and he was like, you know, leading in that situation as well because Donna didn't know how to tango, and he just like got the attention of the room. Just all of it. There's just so many good moments in this film.
I think this movie does it so perfectly to show like the good and the bad, because obviously it is very tragic for someone to be blind and someone to go throughout the majority of their life being able to see and then lose that. It's understandable to see them be so defeated in certain situations that might not be difficult for other people. So you feel that in a lot of these moments, but then it shows how much there is to live for and how alive you can be, because Frank was dancing on that whatever dance floor or something.
Ballroom, yeah.
Well, yeah, with Donna, you're not thinking about anything. You're just thinking about what a beautiful moment this is with Frank and this girl dancing. Even Frank is like not thinking about the past or the future or his potential decision to take his own life. Like he is just alive and in the moment. And you see that again when he's driving or when he's flirting with women, or when he's getting his new suit, or when he's having a delicious dinner. Like, this movie shows you time and time again how he feels so alive after he had that amazing night with the escort and stuff. Like, there was no limitations to him experiencing these things. And it's only when Frank is towards the end getting closer to his decision that the things start hitting him a little bit more aggressively. And it kind of feels like, even though he has this situation where he can't see, he does have the power to be alive or to let it dictate his happiness. So at least that's what I took away from it. And I think the movie just did that so perfectly, balancing these good and bad moments. And sometimes they would come seconds from each other and be related about the same thing. So it's just this amazing balance that carried throughout the entire movie.
Yeah.
So obviously the relationship between Charlie and Frank is amazing. Frank's story is amazing, and watching him kind of go through this weekend and enjoying life is beautiful to watch. But then you always have this thread in the back of
just looming.
Yeah, the looming for what's going to happen. And it's interesting that it ties into this decision of Charlie speaking or not speaking. And it's like, speaking about this to tell people, hey, he's trying to end his life, and also combine that with the speaking of ratting out the kids at school. So that's just this backstory that's just kind of always there.
Just in that, the eating of the phone number was absolutely hilarious. That completely caught me off guard. It's just that Frank is so, it feels like he's always just on top of his game, but he's like so kind of suave, but then also very like by the book. Like, it's hard to describe him, but for him to just snatch that and eat it was not what I was expecting. So I needed to touch on that. But yeah, the parallels between the telling was huge in this. And having Frank end up showing up at the school and being part of this, which that whole thing just seemed absolutely ridiculous to me, because they were witnesses to something. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if it's just a way to
break them.
Yeah, and just try to publicly, like, obviously he was embarrassed and he was pissed about his car. So because it was so personal, it became like a witch hunt.
Yeah.
But obviously Frank's speech was amazing.
So passionate and so accurate with the situation. And even I was going back and forth of like, what should he do? Because there is a lot of truth to, I think, situations like these people, they're not your friends.
Yeah.
They would turn on you in a second.
Yeah.
They look down on you. Like, these are not people worth throwing your life away for.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here like, just rat on them. But also there's that character and that integrity.
Yeah.
That's like, there was a moment when Frank is talking about like, do you run for cover or stand up and face it or something? And he even, I think he said like cover's better or something, which that kind of threw me off, because I was like, wait a second, I thought maybe you would want him to stand up for himself or something. So
yeah,
I don't know. There was a lot of vagueness to this, but I think the ultimate decision was relatively vague. Charlie did not rat on the people. He had the integrity to stand up for his fellow classmates, but also he wasn't blind to the fact that they would throw him to the wolves. And that's why I think Frank, specifically was like, hey, you guys, fuck you also.
That was hilarious that he actually called them out by name. The panel knew. Everyone knew. And I think even the principal knew, or whoever he was. They just wanted him to say it.
Right.
That whole entire scene was incredible. Obviously, I loved the fact that Manny was also there, like just bringing him in. Like,
yeah.
Manny was just awesome as like such a side character. Also, I'm like getting like something that I'm processing very late. Did you say shoot your shot?
I did. Yeah, and I immediately regretted it. But it was, I think he was flirting with someone, and I was like, oh, he's got to shoot his shot this weekend. And I was like, oh, fuck, his whole plan is to literally shoot a shot at the end of the weekend.
Yeah, no, I feel like it took me so long, like 2 hours,
yeah, it's been like
2.5 hours to process that.
It's been a while since I said that.
Anyways.
He was a flirt, though. That dude is super horny.
Yeah, the conversations that he was having throughout the entire film were absolutely hilarious. Even just the first time, second time, Charlie walks in and he's on the phone and his daughter's like, don't let him call those 900 numbers or 999 or whatever they were.
That's definitely what he was doing.
Yeah. It was just really cool to watch Frank from start to finish of the movie. Obviously, in the beginning, you're like, damn, this dude is such an asshole. But then you feel for him because we learn that he's very recently lost his vision. And then they go to Thanksgiving dinner and they're like, he's always been like this. So he seems very much like he's always been the same person, but now like things in his own mind are getting so much darker with the loss of his vision. But he grows on you, just like his daughter said, like, give it a day, you guys will be best friends. And that's what was so amazing about this film, again, is just watching that relationship between Frank and Charlie and watching them become as close as they did.
And I feel like you like give it a day and you become best friends. They gave it a weekend and became like family.
Yeah.
So obviously, you know, it's great that he was able to turn the decision of Frank. Even that little conversation of Frank being like, I dream of the idea of like being with a woman at night and waking up and she's still there in the morning. And it's like, Frank, you're like an absolute stud. Like, you're amazing with women and you are, you know, good looking and clean and professional and stuff. It's like, there's absolutely no reason you can't have this life. And I love that at the end, you kind of get that little brief like connection between him. And he's like, his smell is amazing. The scent or
the scent of
women.
And the fact that he knows all these perfumes is hilarious.
Yeah, I mean, it comes in handy because, I mean, he wins over a couple of girls with that.
Yeah, no, absolutely. He knows his scents.
It was just such a touching movie. Going into this, like I said, I was kind of more expecting like a romance movie. I don't even know how to kind of classify this because it's kind of like a coming of age movie, but then also like a drama that also has like crime thriller aspect to it or whatever.
Coming of age for Charlie and then coming to terms.
Yeah, that's a good way.
For Frank.
Yeah.
And just this buddy father-son relationship growing. There's just so much about this movie. I thought this was absolutely fantastic though.
Great Thanksgiving movie. Sure.
A little sparkle of Thanksgiving. Obviously, the entire weekend was Thanksgiving, but the dinner, we got to sit down. That turned out to be really terrible.
But hey, it's a Thanksgiving movie, so it was amazing. I mean, this movie brought tears and brought laughter and smiles, and it was filled with heart and amazing moments. You know, I loved the extended scenes. There were so many moments where you just stayed in that moment, whether it's the first time Charlie meets Frank or obviously the showdown in the bedroom and stuff. Like, it takes its time to be with these characters and you fall in love with Frank and Charlie. By the end of it, you're just happy. We've seen a lot of sad stuff recently and I feel good at the end of this movie, which is nice.
Yeah, and this is definitely something that I want to watch again and again. So thank you guys for recommending this. Once I heard it was Thanksgiving movie, like we absolutely had to put it on the schedule and we wanted to watch more Al Pacino. We've gone through a decent amount of Al Pacino movies, but we did an Al Pacino poll quite some time ago. So if there's more Al Pacino films you want us to get to, please let us know because we always enjoy them.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there's plenty more Al Pacino movies for us to experience, which is great.
Yeah.
So if you'd like to see the full-length reaction for this as well as everything else that we reacted to, the link to our Patreon is in the description. If you'd like to interact with us in any other types of social media, all those links are in the description as well. And with that, peace everyone.
Bye.
Bye.